I wonder what video I should make today. Ugh. Ugh. No, don't do it! Don't do it! So, all of you should remember when I made this, the stand for my second monitor, in which I made out of Lego. It was a video that went up, did pretty well, and then I added the tower on my own, whatsoever. That stuff doesn't matter right now. Anyway, I got a couple of questions for some of the people that I played with and have watched my videos, and some personal messages from viewers and also from Dongwon. Just asking generally, how did I set this up so that I can actually use my this laptop as a second monitor? Just random demonstration there. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and run through all of the different ways you can do this today. So not everybody has the budget or the willingness to invest in a second monitor, because some of them are quite expensive. But most people have an old laptop lying around because you've switched to PC. So let's turn that into a second monitor. The first way to do that is using an application, which this is my personal favorite way to do it because it's easiest and it's also the one I'm currently using. So if you go to Google, you can go ahead and search up Space Desk, which it is a multi-monitor app. And it is really good because it is little to no latency and it's really good for gaming. So if you just go to their website and go ahead and hit download now, it will bring you down to this area down here. So on the main device, you can go ahead and download whichever one that you're using. And please do keep in mind, if you're using Kaspersky or Avast Network as your antivirus, this method will not work because it is a faulty driver issue. Trust me, it's trustable. I've been using this for like a year now. So once you've downloaded that, you should be able to just go ahead and open it up, and it should look a little something like this. Now I can't show you most of that because it has my information on it, but just to know, it has your Ethernet interface and your IP address. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and scroll down and then download it for your secondary machine, which in this case, I'm going to use my phone. So go ahead and go to your Google Play Store or whichever one you're getting it on and download it. Okay, so once you've opened up the app, you can go ahead and tick this box because this information is just about like some warnings and stuff. You can read it, but yeah. Anyway, once you've opened up the app, it's going to show you a couple things. It's going to show you the name of the devices and the IP addresses of the devices that are on your network that, of course, have the application and are set to public. Now what you can do is go ahead and pick one. In this case, this first one is my PC, and click on this green button right here. Now once you've connected it, it is now connected up as your, I don't know, like, monitor, I guess. And what you could actually do is even move applications here. For example, I can go ahead and move my Streamlabs here, and then I can even continue moving it onto my main screen. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Do that on as many devices as you want and you can have basically infinite screens. Okay, so the second way to actually do this is through Wi-Fi, which please keep in mind that to make this method work, you will either need both computers or like laptop and PC or whatever you're using to be connected to the Wi-Fi, not through Ethernet cable, but through the Wi-Fi itself for this to work. Now, you have a couple options. First of all, if you're using a PC and you don't already have an adapter, you can go out and buy one of these, which is a TP-Link adapter so that you can actually connect to the Wi-Fi itself, or your PC would have already had the extension or adapter attached to it when you bought the PC. Mine's custom built, so I don't actually have that piece. Now, even though I can't fully demonstrate this for you, I am still going to run through the entire process. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open the settings app on the laptop that you're going to be using. Now, click on System, and find the option that says Projecting to this PC. So usually it wouldn't be actually set like this, but you're going to want to go ahead and set this to Available Everywhere, First Time Only, and Pin is up to you. Now, what you're going to want to do after that is hop back over to the PC or the main device.
Alrighty,
So now that you're on the main PC, just go ahead and hold the Windows key and hit P. This will bring up the project menu, in which you can choose how you would like to project your second monitor. PC screen only means only your first monitor, and second screen only means only the second monitor. And your options are going to be between duplicate and extend, in which the duplicate means that both screens will be separate screens, have the same background and all of that. But to extend means that you have one screen that stretches between the two. So for example, my background would go between the two and I could put applications between the two. This only really works if your laptops or laptop and PC screen are right next to each other, otherwise it will distort. So go ahead and pick whichever one you would like, and then there should be a button here that says connect to PC or something along those lines. Hit that and then connect to your PC, which should be connected through the same network. But if you don't see it, like me, it just means that your PC is not compatible to connect to the internet through a wireless connection. This means that this method will not work for you. Alright, so just for your information, the reason why the setting looks extremely different is because it is storming right now outside, and so you might hear lightning, and also the continuity of this video is terrible because I keep saying things incorrectly, and I keep having to go reshoot parts. Anyway, so the third method of actually using any device as another monitor is actually just through HDMI output, which there are a couple ways to do this, but I won't be able to demonstrate this because I don't want to tear up my laptop. So way number one is that your device or screen already has an HDMI output, like, what is it called, like slot. So you can actually just go ahead and plug in your HDMI cable and then plug it into, let's say, the PC or something, in which it will just draw the HDMI output, and then you can just go ahead and set up a second monitor as if you were going to set up a second monitor normally. The second way to do this is to actually force the computer to output an HDMI, but this requires you to actually open up the computer to the motherboard itself, and then just, instead of having the the motherboard attached to the screen, you just make an HDMI output attached to the screen. That method is a bit more difficult, and I don't feel like I have enough time in this video to explain it. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and tell me in the comment section below, and I'll actually make a video on how to do that. But I have to apologize that I won't be able to demonstrate these because these actually require me to have those. And this laptop that I'm using as a second monitor doesn't have that HDMI output. So thanks for watching, guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed and this has helped you in any way possible. If you guys have any problems with any of the solutions I gave or any other further questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will reply to them as soon as possible. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is HDIMI out. Bye!